Hello amazing souls, and welcome back to Soul Truth 1111. I hope everyone is doing well. This is a divine feminine collective reading, so it's a twin flame divine feminine for this week, current energies. On this side we have the mental and then physical. Over here we have the emotional and spiritual, and in the middle there are overall cards for the reading. And I'll be doing a mirroring reading in, I don't know, a day or two as the energies change, because they're they're all over the place right now. But there are some people, some divine masculines and feminines that are in separation, and then there's some that are going into union. So I hope this brings encouragement to the divine feminines and the divine masculines that may be watching. Okay, so let's get started. And if you'd like a personal reading from me, also feel free to check out the description box and how to contact me about that. And I'd love to do a reading for you. These are general readings, so take each card as they resonate to your own situation. But the ones that I can do for you personally are more tailored to your personal experience or journey. Okay, so the first card that we have is Page of Earth, and this is new ideas or theories not yet proven. So there's curiosity about things, or new focus. Things being brought to the thought process or your mind that make you want to go deeper and know more about why it's a certain way, or what is causing it to be that way. So that's what I'm getting from this. She's looking actually at the feather that's up above her and wondering, you know, being curious about how that's floating up there. And so that's what I'm getting from that. The divine feminines are, I believe, you know, wondering what's going on with the divine masculines. And some of them, if they're not in contact, then they could be, you know, curious about what's going on. So that's what I'm picking up from this card, is that they're having also new ideas about what they want to do in their own careers and in their own lives. So this isn't just about the divine masculine, but they're also coming up with theories to why things are not, or being shown even by spirit or by their intuition, why things are not moving along, or what is the basis problem or block, let's put it that way, to not reaching union, or things being possibly just at a standstill. So that's what I'm getting from that. Take the cards as they resonate, please, to your own, like I said, to your own journey. But what I'm getting from this is it's Queen of Air, beautiful card with the owl. Setting healthy boundaries. This has to do with strong self-esteem and making calculated decisions for yourself and clear communication. Being well organized in your thoughts and in your words, and basically not taking any more bullshit. Put it straight like it is. Setting the boundaries to your own life, what works for you, what doesn't, and basically what doesn't, removing it. The Divine Feminines are really fed up right now as a collective, and they're not taking like bull in their workplace, in their personal life. They're really just setting healthy boundaries with love. They're not, not overbearingly, but just having this strong self-esteem which Spirit is giving them, and being able to love themselves as the Queen. Okay, and as by all rights, Divine Feminines, love yourself as the Queen. You are queens, okay? You're empresses. So know that you deserve to set boundaries. You deserve the best. You deserve high quality everything. You deserve the best treatment. And just continue to walk in that strong self-esteem, and let your boundaries be known. Don't let people overstep those boundaries or use you for their gain, or play with your emotions or your life, because it's just not right, and that's not self-love. So, and it's not the other person, whether Divine Masculine, Feminine, or other individuals in your life, that's not loving to you. So yeah, cut that stuff out, because it's time for it to go. Next we have Six of Water, and this is nostalgia or sweet memories, reminiscing, and having, this water represents emotion, so really being in an emotional place of when things were good and when they were happy, the good old days, when they were secure, when things were okay, and possibly reminiscing when you first started out in this journey, or before you started out, how things were better, or you and your Divine Masculine were doing better, because before all the healing starts to happen and triggering, it is, pretty blissful, and then it goes into this rocky part. So I think the Divine Feminines are really just in their headspace a lot, and very emotional. I think Spirit's just really clearing out a lot of things to allow them to keep their self-esteem up, and also keep those boundaries, because I feel that a lot of Divine Masculines may be bringing them down a bit. Okay? Some not intentionally, but some intentionally. So make sure that you're loving yourself first, Divine Feminines, okay? I'm just really feeling that, and take care of you, okay? Because you're beautiful, just the way you are. You're flawed, just like the Divine Masculine, and just like everyone else. And it's not right for anyone to use any of your flaws against you, no matter what they are, because we all have flaws. So, if people are bullying you or making you feel less than, remove those people from your life. They need to grow up, and keep your love and your self-esteem and your self-worth intact. So, my dog's barking at the wind. Eight of Earth, So this is gaining knowledge, learning, learning a new craft or skill. This is basically adding to what you already do to increase financial gain. So I feel that a lot of divine feminines are doing this right now, whether it's doing something creatively that you enjoy. Spirit is also using this to keep your energy high and your self-esteem high because of many things that are happening, whether it's delays of union or separations or just others not understanding those boundaries. I just feel that Spirit is really giving the divine feminines blessed ideas, okay? Like just almost epiphany ideas, like really, like, oh wow, that's cool, I'm gonna do that, or in the workplace or in your personal life, your business, your own, or going into business for yourself. So that's what I'm feeling for that. We're moving into the physical, and we have 6 of air. Unexpected resources, happy surprise, and generosity. So many of you may be getting a vast blessing of resources, a raise, just generosity, something coming out of nowhere. Spirit just wants to bless you. The universe just showering on you blessings that you have sowed into, that you have put intentions into the universe to receive. So that's what I'm getting from this one, which is awesome. Okay, 3 of air. Teamwork, building solid foundations, like group effort or collaboration. This, I believe, goes hand in hand with the ideas that Spirit's giving some of the divine feminines right now. It may not be every divine feminine, but some of you, as this resonates, may be collaborating with other people to bring to fruition your ideas, whether it's production of something or building something, making something, making a product. I feel a lot of divine feminines are going into business for themselves. That's where this high self-esteem is coming from, and boundary setting, because they're realizing their worth. And many divine feminines have not been treated according to their worth. Okay, so the divine is showing them their worth, their beauty. God is. Okay, so the heart chakra, I have a feeling that for many of you is wide open, and for some of you is very closed. I'm really feeling, like a half and half. Many of you are, because truths are coming to light and masks are coming off of the divine masculines, are having to deal with a lot of pain from the journey, or feel like, losses. And then many of you are feeling ecstatic because you're going into union. So there is a lot of shifts happening right now, a lot of shifts. And, the energy is bouncing all over the place at this time. It's not stable or solid. Everything is kind of just up in the air. That's why I think the curiosity card came in, because the feminines are like, what is going on, you know? And trying to gain some type of, you know, understanding. But through it all, we still need to love ourselves, no matter how unstable the foundation may seem. We need to remain solid within our own self. Not perfect, but we need to be teachable and moving towards continued growth. Okay, so change your focus. What I'm getting from this one is from changing your focus from disappointments and loss, and appreciating what you have. This is what I feel like this is coming from the heart chakra. Like many heart chakras are closed right now because of hurt. And these are recent hurts. These are things that have been found out. These are things that have been recently done. These are possibly knowing that one of your friends is going into union, and you're looking at your situation going, how did this even turn out this way? Not even understanding, you know, and being curious about why is this even going on? So, yeah, there's a lot of questioning. Like I said, the energies are changing rapidly. I will be doing, like I said, another mirroring energy reading tomorrow or the next day, because they're changing so rapidly. So this is changing your focus from the loss and the despair or negativity into appreciating what you do have. Appreciating the divine and the universe, knowing that Spirit will work it all out in divine timing, and letting go of those things again that try to bring us down, or, you know, bring discouragement or lower our vibration. I feel Spirit saying to let go. Let go. Not let go of the love, just let go of the outcome. Let go of what's been said, what's been done. Forgive and let go, and just do your best for what you do have, and be a blessing where you're at. Okay? Right where you're at. Whether you work from home, whether you have a job, be a blessing where you're at. And appreciate what you have where you're at. Whatever that may be. From deep in your heart. Not just going, well, I'm just gonna, you know, suck it up and like it. Really appreciate where you're at. And even though you've been done wrong, or you don't understand, or you don't have an answer, appreciate Spirit for guiding you even out of that, or guiding your energy vibe to raise into that higher self-esteem, that strength, and setting those boundaries, not allowing yourself to be coming lower to someone someone else's way of operating or manipulating or abuse or way of doing things, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But staying in a place of love, regardless of how we feel. And we do that by appreciating what we do have where we have it. Okay? Felt to get that out. So, a change in the wind. This is what I'm talking about. It's like the wind starts blowing one way and then it starts blowing the other way. It's just all over the place right now, and it's making us all over the place. But stay grounded within your love. hold down your boundaries and keep your vibration high, okay, and your love high, and appreciate everything. As I was just saying, this will help you to continue on in a positive. Okay. I don't know if I was supposed to read this one, or hold on a minute. Okay. This is like feeling a shift, knowing that there's a shift, knowing that something's going on behind the scenes, or something that you can see is changing. Preparing for a storm, knowing that change is imminent or is been initiated. Feeling like you're not planted on a solid foundation or solid ground. So, or uncertainty of direction, or feeling out of sync. I'm totally resonating with this right now. This is explaining the energy that's happening right now. It's just, it's almost like you can't gain a solid foundation right now because everything is shifting to its destination, I think is what I'm trying to mean. But as much as we can remain grounded within ourselves, grounded in love and grounded in spirit and grounded in knowing who we are with our boundaries and set in place, and coming from a place of appreciation, like I said. Even why these things shift. And this is causing a lot of the insecurities and curiosity and questions for the divine feminines right now, because they're not understanding what the hell is going on. So there are shifts happening. There's portals. There's major things happening in with a planet. You know, the planets aligning and changing. So just stay grounded. Stay close to spirit. Stay in unconditional love, and keep your mind focused on positive things to be grateful for. Okay, as we go through these shifts. Co-create. Again, this is reminding me that the divine feminines are really walking in, moving into their own, whether it's writing a book, whether it's creating cards for yourself. These are business ventures that the divine feminines, many of them, are stepping out on. And there may have been fear in the past, but this is where the strong self-esteem and boundaries are being set, and the divine feminines are walking into their power. They're not going to be sitting on the couch and, woe is me, my divine masculine just doesn't, love me or doesn't want union. It's not that we don't love, it's just that Spirit is really giving us a love for ourselves and a direction to go in, even though things seem shaky and rocky right now. And there's no foundation as far as the journey, twin flame journey, or our divine masculines. But Spirit is like allowing us to be stabilized even going through the storm. Okay. That's what I'm feeling. This also means inspiration and fruition and manifestation. So, like I was saying, to co-create or stepping out into your self-employment or something like that, you're manifesting these things. They're coming into being. What your thoughts and ideas and what you wanted to create is actually coming into a reality, manifestation. And the next card we have is No Place Like Home. Authenticity, coming home to yourself, a feeling when you arrive at a place where you just fit. Being comfortable in your own skin. This oftentimes is what the twin flames feel when they're together as well. There's no place like home, because it's called like home. When the two parts of the soul connect and their hearts connect, it feels like home. It feels like there's no better or more beautiful place than you can be than that. So, okay. I'm moving on to the emotional for the Divine Feminines. And the first card we have is Seeds Well Planted, a temporary pause in action, unnecessary worry. It is the Seven of Earth. So know that the seeds that you have planted are coming to fruition. They are being manifested now. Whether they be the little things or the big things that you've put into the universe. There is a pause as far as union and coming together of the divine masculine and feminine in some cases. This is because everyone's on their own separate journey. Okay, it's not everyone just comes together at the same time. So, and each person has their own free will. They may have the same spirit as you or soul as you. They may have, your twin flame, so you have the same soul, but that doesn't mean they have their own mind, meaning they have to choose to do their work and heal and come forward and release their fear, release their doubts and their past, and actually want union as well. So, but this is also an unnecessary worry. So Divine Feminines, don't worry. If I can, I know that sounds easier than said than done, but trust Spirit, trust the Divine, and whatever you're worrying about, let go and fall into the arms of the universe, knowing that God will never let you fall where He doesn't catch you or help you to fly. Okay, so you're always good with God. Always good with God. Oops. Okay. What we have here is Nine of Water. Your wish comes true. Concerns fade away. A love life. So, manifestation. This is also the Nine of Water. This is coming in very fast. This is like almost a completion. This is having like the World card. Your wishes come true, or the Wheel of Fortune. Concerns fade away. A love life. So this can also mean union, that your divine masculine comes forward and your wishes come true. Okay, so take these as they resonate. Next we have things are looking up, the end of a difficult situation, take a trip. Six of Air. So like I said, things are coming to an end and things are looking up, things are moving forward, just not in the rate of speed that we'd like them to. In some aspects, but in other aspects, Spirit is moving things along quite fast. So know that things are looking up and a difficult situation is coming to an end. Whatever came to your mind when I spoke this, know that Spirit has that under control and will work that out for you. Okay. 10 of Air, the end of a difficult situation. Embrace the change and expect things to get better now. Recovering from an addiction. Wow, this is like a double, the end of a difficult situation, embracing change. So even though it's been very trialsome, there's 3 cards here, back to back, and then the seeds sown that are saying this time of this windy time of, and this time of focusing on the negative or being discouraged is going to come to an end. Okay? Spirit is going to move you out of that and into wish fulfilled and the beautiful life that you desire. You're not forgotten. Stay in that unconditional love for yourself and trust. These are emotional cards for the Divine Feminines. First we have chemistry. Well, not first, because this is continuing for the emotional. There's a strong magnetic connection. So, to the person that you love, or the Divine Masculine, there is a strong magnetic connection. Of course, the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine are like magnets. They attract each other like magnets, to where, you know, there's always this pull back to each other because you are one. And you will always have that. If you try to move on, you will always have them in your mind. There's always this pull and attraction. Okay. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So many Divine Feminines, like I said, are working on themselves and their careers and their entrepreneurship and stuff like that. So keep going, Divine Feminines. Or you're stepping into a new career. Continue to move forward. Continue to set those boundaries that are high for you, that are best for you, that are for your highest good, is what I mean, and that are for self-love, self-care, and continue to just be grateful. Be grateful for what you do have now, and the universe will give you more. That's in all aspects. Okay, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So what we put out into the universe, we attract. So stay optimistic about the Divine Masculine. That's what I'm getting about this. Stay optimistic. It's, you know, it's not... Wow, yellow flowers. Yeah, don't just give it to the Divine. That's the best thing you can do anyway, because a lot of times we can't fix it, but Spirit can. You know, the universe can. When we don't have the answers, God always does. Next we have honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So many of you will be coming into union and getting married as well. If you didn't watch my other video about the twin flame, there was a lot of union cards in there. Honeymoon and engagement came out, which was really speaking about the Divine Masculine and Feminine coming together. So this is happening for many of the Divine Feminines as well. This reading here may be just a little bit about general life, and you know, not just about the Divine Masculine, but this is a big part of it. So for a lot of Divine Feminines, this will happen, or is happening now. Okay, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Okay, it's always safe to love, even if it comes with pain. because we are here to learn unconditional love. And that is what's required of us from Spirit, from God, from the universe, is love. So it's always safe for you to love. No matter what happens from that love, you love with everything in you. And know that you gave out of the true, deep, sacred heart of love that you have, unconditionally. Okay? No, continue to do that, regardless of what it looks like, regardless of being curious about and questioning what's happening, regardless of the storms, regardless of it not being like home yet, regardless of, you know, your focus being on negative. You know what? If it goes on negative, then you know what? Change your focus and get it back on positive, and get it back on love and appreciating what you have where you're at, and what you have where you have it. You know, and encourage yourself. It is always safe to love. Even if we get hurt, it's always worth it. You know, it's better to love and take a chance than to not love and always wonder. You know? And when we love, we do what God wants us to do anyway. So it's a win-win. This is past life relationships. You have known each other before. This concerns your divine masculine, divine feminines. The one that you are thinking about right now is or very well could be your divine masculine. Okay, this is a twin flame card, saying that you have had past lives together. That's why you're so familiar. That's why the synchronicities brought you back together, so that you could have union in this life. Many of you. Okay. We're moving on to the spiritual now, and passion ignited. And this is let your soul soar, and new beginnings, ideas, revelations, exciting adventures, positive energy, just renewed spiritual strength. So what I'm feeling from this is that Spirit is renewing the divine feminines, because we're having trouble holding on and really going forward in this journey. Many divine feminines are. That's what I'm trying to say. So they're being renewed, and they're, you know, finding new beginnings and gaining new ideas and revelations. And let your soul soar in that, in spirit, in your unconditional love. Know that it's safe for you to love no matter what. Okay, take off the barriers of that. But what if this? But what if that? Just love. Let God worry about the what ifs. Because when we're operating according to God's will and God's plan, He'll work all the what ifs out. You don't have to worry about all that. All that will come to an end. Okay. There's a couple cards I wanted to read. One that came out was Temptation, and Spirit told me to read it. Last 2 times He's told me to read this one, so I am going to read it. Through this card, addictions and self-limiting beliefs are being addressed. This is a time when you or someone else in your life may be placing too much emphasis on material, physical world and its pleasures. Even though we are born connected to the divine source, we have a tendency to pull away from what was once natural. When we become disconnected from spirit, the source that once nourished us. It's often replaced with a different supply of substitute. In other words, the connection is then forged with food, alcohol, drugs, nicotine, or codependency to someone or even work, hence the term workaholic. Many of us spend our lives trying to fill the void that was created when the link of the divine was broken. The temptation card is calling you to take a hard look at life and ask yourself, where in my life am I suffering from addictive behavior? Is there negative thinking in my behavior that's causing the life force to seep out of my soul? Are there people and relationships in my life giving me energy, or are they draining it? Learn to embrace your fears and all of your doubts so that every situation in your life becomes a learning experience. Gain knowledge that the physical world teaches. This will help transform to a higher spiritual awakenedness. So this is also the Devil card. This is amazing because this is what I was just talking about, and not being afraid to love, and letting go of the fears that hold you back, or the negative thinking, or setting those boundaries that remove yourself from negative people, places, and things that would bring your energy down or drain your energy. When Spirit's trying to lift you up or telling you you're doing a good job, or understands why you would be upset or go in a certain direction or want to give up, other people may not even understand your journey, but know that Spirit is always there. God's always there to strengthen you and to give you guidance and help you deal with whatever these codependencies or whatever these challenges are. Whether it could be just negative people around you as well, but it's temptation sometimes to possibly argue back, or temptation to leave the journey and go find a soulmate, temptation to just forget love. I'm going to hate, because this person's hating me. It could be many, many things. So make sure that you consult Spirit on how being guided by that through this temptation, as was read here. If you need to, back up the video and listen to it again, please do so. The next one I have is isolate, and let's see. Trying to look for where I put this card because I wrote some special notes on this. Solitude. Oh, what did I... Okay, now I know. I remember. This is your soul calling out to be honored. I feel Spirit right now. Divine Feminines, know that you are honorable. I am talking to a few of you that have been put down for who you are, and have been made to feel less than or belittled. Know that you deserve honor. Know that the divine loves you immensely. Know that you're special and you're chosen, and that you're worthy of love. Just because your divine masculine may not see that or hasn't come forth yet doesn't mean you're not lovable. You are lovable, divine feminines. This is also a card of being still and meditating and reflection, reevaluating or discovery of wisdom. This is a card known as the Hermit. This is a card of going within to discover our true love and true self-worth, and listening to our intuition to lead and guide us on this journey. But don't let anyone mess with your self-worth. That belongs to God, not to man. Your soul or not, that belongs to God. You are made in His image. You are beautiful. You are powerful. You are anointed. You are a queen, divine feminines. Stay in your self-esteem, in your beautiful, loving spirit, in your emotional self that you are, which is beautiful because you can feel. That means you're alive. That means that you have emotions. That means that you're not afraid to love. And love yourself above all, as the divine does. I'm going to go with this card next, and then I have one to read. This is Wisdom. This is also the Hierophant, and this is a spiritual teacher. This also means marriage or support from a like-minded group, like a twin flame group or something like that, gaining enlightenment by learning, and even watching videos like this. Those can be the same thing. But this also means marriage or a place of wedding, or just seeking out God's house and place of refuge. Now I'm going to read this card. This is Light. This card reassures you that this is your time to be in the light. No matter what's happening around you, prosperity and bliss are promised. The qualities of this brilliant card are pleasure, happiness, contentment, growth, success, joy, illumination. The light always brings forth new birth, a constant renewal of life. This is one of the best, if not the most positive cards in the deck, which is the Sun, and it's yours. This is now your moment to shine. The radiance from within will be there for all to see. As people become attracted to the ray of your spiritual light, and by being compassionate, generous, inspiring, and a leader, many will benefit as they feel warmth emanating from you. Be discerning, but also be open to whatever and whomever you're attracting. For your rays, each fair and wide, far and wide. Your rays reach far and wide. The light card reminds you that because of its power, nothing remains in the dark, though its illumination, truth, and certain path before you brings and emerge and can be surely seen. Using the energy of positive thoughts and continually thinking about the happiest and most joyous moments will light the path before you, and even more brightly, and attract exactly what you're emanating. Keep on shining. So whatever you're shining, you will attract. This also means innocence and everything else that I just read. Happiness, joy, contentment, just bliss. Spirit wants you to know this is all within you. Be your true self, Divine Feminines, and shine. Shine like the sun. You are beautiful. Knight of Fire. Events moving at a fast pace. Delays are over. Many things happening at once. So this is manifestation and every blessings and all the light changing and, you know, being evident to the world quickly. These are things coming in that you have, your intents have put out there and manifesting quickly. Blessings. The waits are over. The Emperor. Archangel Michael. Organization and logic, structure and discipline, leadership. This has to do, I believe, with a lot of entrepreneurship that's happening and the creative businesses that many of you are starting. This also has to do with setting boundaries, like I was just talking about, and loving yourself and self-worth, and raising your self-esteem, or keeping the self-esteem high, and just being organized and disciplined, not allowing the temptation card to swoop you down into any type of negativity. Okay, stay in a high vibration. Okay, Ace of Earth. The inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents and contracts. So many of you may be walking into a contract deal or something that is of big significance that you have been waiting for. So keep your hearts and minds open and your intents out into the universe for what you want to attract. But also take your time with signing things and make sure that it is truly what you want and according to the Divine's purpose. The inflow of abundance. So what I'm getting from these two cards is, from the last three cards, is that the inflow of abundance and business ventures and important documents, this is going to come in very fast for many. This could also be proposals or marriage contracts. These could be any kind of contracts. Okay. Then we have the Nine of Earth, enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment. So again, this is talking about the Divine Feminines walking into their own business or their own, just their own power, their own self-worth in just in life in general, not being dependent on waiting for the Divine Masculines or what they have, knowing that they're self-sufficient within themselves as the Queen, as a Divine Feminine. Okay, these are the overall cards. We have again the Sun, happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success. Have confidence within yourself, or confidence in yourself. So have confidence to move forward within these things, because now is the time to manifest them. You have the Sun energy twice here. Divine Feminines. Very positive. These are overall for the whole reading. Six of Water, memories from your history or childhood, issues regarding children, or romanticizing the past. So this also has to do with thinking, that memory card that I showed you, so thinking about the good old days and reminiscing. But don't stay there. Use the positive of those good old days to set intents of what you want, to remember of things that you want and don't want, but not to keep you stuck in the past. Okay. Next we have the King of Air. Generous, professional, responsible, and practical. A successful time. Confidently accept opportunities you are offered. The Midas touch. So this is basically offers coming to you just fast and quick, because you attract them by your illumination, by what you are sending out as the sun, by what you are radiating, which is unconditional love. So you're attracting this generous and professional and you're attracting everything that you're putting out. The success. Time for success. Okay. Next we have the Two of Fire. You've come into your own. New partnerships or contracts continue to move forward. So again, coming into your own. These could be business contracts. These could be love relation contracts, because we do have the Hierophant here, and we do have honeymoon. So, and we do have past life relationships, and it is safe for you to love, and chemistry. So, and wish fulfilled. So this could also mean signing contracts as far as marriage. Okay. Next we have the Queen of Earth. Thoughtful, creative, warm, and sensible. Make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. So this is talking about the storm and changing your focus and loving even when it seems like you shouldn't need to, but also setting those boundaries that you're not over giving or over loving in the aspect of giving yourself away where it it's not appreciated. Love, but sometimes we need to love at a distance and allow spirit to move and work. So excuse me, this is being thoughtful and creative and warm and just sensible, and just operating in the spirit of love. Okay. Next we have the High Priestess. Listening to your intuition. Have patience and consider carefully what you want before acting. So this is really getting a solid intent in your heart and mind on what you want to manifest in your life, and setting those intents in the universe, knowing what you want by your intuition, what you want deep within your soul, within your heart, and patiently considering those, considering what you want before acting and moving on it, so that you don't go the wrong way and make decisions that are not that you'll regret. Okay, then we have the Empress, Archangel Gabrielle. Lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. This again is saying don't fear. It's okay. It's safe to love, and give birth to your dreams, and lavish abundance will come forth. Next I have family changes. For many divine feminines, they may be going through family changes where their parents are moving, or they're moving out of their parents' house with their divine masculines, or just family may be moving away or moving in, or just changes with family. So this can have this could have to do with many things. This could have to do with health changes, any type of change. So take these as they resonate, please. Just be mindful of that changes can occur. You might find out that you're someone or yourself are pregnant. So that's another change that could happen. So changing your mind. So you have the ability, and it is your right to change your mind about anything. We do have free will, but make sure if you change your mind to go in a direction that you consult your intuition and spirit, okay, so that you are led by spirit. Okay, trying to get to these cards because there are a lot of them. Lean on God and the support of support. Lean on God and the angels for support. Dear God and angels, I give you this, and then describe the situation. Now and completely, I step out of the way and allow divine miracles to shine through everyone and everything involved. So give everything that's on your heart and mind that you worry about or that is stressing you to Spirit, and know that Spirit will work miracles in that. When you hold on to it, the universe can't do anything with it because you have it. So release it and let it go into the hands of God and watch Him work a miracle. Okay, prayer will help this situation. Dear God, Archangel Michael, and anyone else to whom you pray, such as Jesus, I ask for your divine intervention. Describe the situation. I welcome your help, and I trust and follow your guidance. With gratitude and grace, I need a miracle and ask that you send one to me in this situation quickly. Thank you and amen. So, divine feminines, pray for your divine masculines. And then let go. Pray for those things that are on your heart, and then release them, knowing that Spirit will answer. Okay? Those things that are heavy on their heart, or family issues, or the changes that are on our minds and hearts. Positive thoughts create positive results. This is the Archangel Michael card again. Divine love and wisdom, I call upon you now. I know that my mind and my emotions are eternal and continuously connected to you. I ask my higher self to be aware and conscious of the love and light that is within me, every person and situation. So make sure that you stay in the positive mindset. And if you've been in a negative mindset, change it. Use meditation to change it. Use nature to change it. The ocean, yoga, reading, writing, whatever it is that resonates with you to help raise your vibration, do it. Watching me on the video. If I raise your vibration, man, you know what? I'm here. So, and then allow those positive thoughts to uplift you in spirit. They create positive results, okay? A favorable outcome. Thank you for the beautiful outcome to this situation, which is perfect and fair for everyone involved. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me trust and have faith. So I pray for a favorable outcome for each and every one of you. That's my prayer to you concerning every situation on your heart and mind and deep within your soul. May God's grace and blessings and love be spilled out unto your life and your wishes come true. So be it. I have 3 to read, and then we'll be finishing up. This one is the sun. Oh my gosh, the sun is in this reading 3 times. Wow. Divine Feminines, you are shining bright. Spirit is saying you are being renewed, new beginnings, and great creativity. You are the sun. You are the most highest card in the deck. You 3 times in one reading on 3 different decks. Okay, this is no joke. The sun brings blessings to the earth, and this card portends blessings in your, hold on, I had to turn the page, in your own life as well. Just as the sun nurtures the earth, bringing new life in the spring and summer, this is your time for a new beginning, an onset of nurturing new light in your life, light of the divine, inspiration, and personal growth. This card often marks as a time of great creativity, bringing culmination of an important new project, such as the birth of a baby, or the writing or publication of a book, or even the birth of a new you. Where am I at? Now it is time to put your energy into expressing your truth and vision. Visualize the light, the divine love pouring into your heart and mind like the ray of sun, bringing inspiration, growth, and abundant blessings. See the future you want and create to create, and know the sun is shining on your intentions now. So know that whatever you want to manifest, the sun is shining on it now. Put them intentions out there. You have 3 suns, Divine Feminines, in this reading. 3 suns. Excuse me. Okay, next one we have. What is going on? Okay, the altar priestess. Preparation, prayer, sacred ritual. This is actually the card from the box of the cards, which is the Wisdom of the Hidden Realm by, I think, Doreen Virtue? I don't know. I don't know right now, but I'll put it in the description box. Okay. The stage is set, and the world is waiting for you to take your place in the sacred meditation and prayer. As your ally, the altar priestess brings the ritual to reverent interaction with the mundane world. You're being required to now see everything as sacred, all of life as a meditation, and every action as a prayer of devotion. When you're able to perceive the world in this way, your questions will lead you to the appropriate answer. If all is sacred, how can anything be wrong? Ask how you can shift your consciousness to see your circumstances through the eyes of the divine. and you will realize how perfect and sacred everything is right now. So this is just trusting in the Divine's perfect timing and will, and knowing that the Divine Feminine's got 3 sons in this reading is divine, and everything's coming to fruition for you, Divine Feminines. But yeah, stay in a state of prayer. Be in a state of preparation and sacred ritual of prayer, and just acknowledging that God is always present and always listening and always wanting to help. You're not alone. Okay? One more card. It's a postcard to you. You are loved. Dearest you, we are sending you waves of love and joy. As we watch you reap the rewards of your tenacity and faith. We know how long it has taken for you to reach some of your goals, and that you've had disappointments along the way. Right now, we suggest you take a deep breath and fill yourself up with gratitude and tune into the vibration of well-being. Temporary conditions may be trying to hypnotize you into seeing something else as your reality. But we know that happy rewards are on their way to you even now. Change is the only constant, so be open to it. We will achieve your dreams, and more, we promise. But more important, your happy rewards will be gathered up in small amounts. The gentle breeze, the soft kisses, the quiet comments. The quiet commitments. I was like, comments does not make sense. Quiet commitments. Your happiest moments will be on the journey itself, not arriving at the destination. You are surrounded by so much love and care. Can you feel us? Wow. This basically is telling the Divine Feminines to stay in a spirit of gratitude and love. Knowing that the Divine Feminines are the sun. Let your light shine for all to see, as the Divine shines through you as a sacred altar priestess, as a queen, Divine Feminines that you are. In unconditional love for yourself and others. I hope this reading has been a blessing to you. It's blessed me to give it. And I hope you have an amazing day, an amazing rest of your week, and blessings flood your life along with love and light, for you are the sun. Radiate love and light. And until the next video, this is Soul Truth 1111. I love you all. Amazing souls. Talk to you soon.